GoHighLevel Wizard here. Now I'm going to be going over building custom forms inside of GoHighLevel. There's been a ton of updates with this, especially in the form section, so I am extremely excited to show you. But before we jump into that, please, from the bottom of my heart, smash the sub button, smash the like button, and if you have any questions at all, okay, drop a comment down below or message me for free on Facebook. Let's jump right in. So you're going to want to come down to Sites, okay? Then you're going to come over to Forms, and you're going to have three options. So you have the Builder, which is what we're going to be working in today, Analyze, which basically shows you the metrics/analytics of the forms, and then Submissions, which is all of the forms when people submit, a database of all the forms so you can see who submitted, what time, their IP address, date, and all other good stuff. So you're going to come right into Builder, and then basically you have the option to add form. So you can either start from scratch or choose from a template. Just to show you, as always, HighLevel makes everything so easy. They have unlimited templates you can choose from, a bunch of niches. You just search in what you have and you can find it, and it's already done, and they're so well made. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be starting from scratch. Okay, perfect. So first things first, as always, name your form. So we're just going to do lead form, okay? So once we've named it, we're going to go over this top part and then really dive into building the form. So the first thing is going to be adding the elements, which I'm going to go over in a second because it's very in-depth. And then there's adding conditional logic, which is just automating user interactions with your form. So redirect URL, display custom message, disqualify lead, show hidden fields, and then basically turning on notifications, and then, obviously, undoing your work, and then we'll go into styles and options here in a sec. But this is really awesome because this form has all of these options. Okay, so really fast, quick sort of nomenclature update, defining our terms. This is a form field. Okay, and all of these are going to be form fields. So I'm just going to quickly walk through what all of these are. We have full name, first name, last name, date of birth, phone, and email. Very straightforward. Button. That is just what this is right here. This is new, which is awesome. So you can add products or payments. Oh, super awesome. You have address, city, state, country, postal code, organization, website. All that is very straightforward. You have single, multi-line, and text box list, which is just a bunch of text you can add in right like that. Simple as that. Then you have a single drop down, which is just a checklist drop down. You have multi drop down, which is multiple things coming down from there. You have a checkbox, which is a bunch of options. You can check each one. Then you have radio, which is sort of like checkbox, but you only pick one of them. Okay. Then over here, you have text, very straightforward. HTML for any code. CAPTCHA, this is for if you want less spam. It's the thing that says, "Are you a robot?" and you click the box. Very helpful. Source, terms and conditions. Okay. This is a great one because this is for almost like contracts, like a terms of service too, which can be great. You can just add that in, and that's great for if you want to have contracts and a bunch of stuff. By the way, I do have a full video on contracts. Score, that's for like surveys and whatnot. I have another video on that, by the way. Image, file upload, which is awesome, by the way. You can basically data dump and just have a ton of files if you want to do like a website form to send to someone to get all their business info. And then you have monetary, which is a value placeholder, number placeholder, and then a date picker, and then a signature, which is the same thing on contract. And over here, we have custom fields, which is just adding your own field. So you can pick contacts or opportunities in your pipelines, search for your contact, and then you basically add what you want. So you pick whatever thing it is, let's just single line, next, and then you can add all this other stuff, and you can create, okay, your own, we'll do that, and we'll just do general info, save. And now you have one added. You'll see it pops up in a second. So you have forms to add, and then they'll always be there, which is awesome. So it's just creating custom forms. And this is great because sometimes there isn't the things you want in here, and you have to configure them over here. So then to edit anything inside of here, you just come on the right side. So you have the label, which is up here, which is last name. So you can change that. Placeholder, which is what's in there. So we take that out. You see right there. Short label, that'll be right under there. And then some basic code stuff, and then basically making it bigger or smaller, and then making it required, which is the asterisk, or hidden. And the asterisk is great for stuff that you have to have, so people cannot avoid it. And you've seen those kinds of things before. Now we're going to go over here into styles and options. So first thing in styles is form type, which will be basic way it's configured. So you have those three options. Then you have whether you want these to be boxes or lines. Then you have the width, which you can pick here. Pretty cool. Just does that. You have spacing, which spaces all of that out. Very simple. Label width. You can decide how you want that. It's so straightforward. High level makes it so easy. Label alignment. This is cool. Pushes it there, back and forward. Padding. You guys know this from the website builder. You can just kind of get that tweaked and decide however you want that. Really cool. And again, guys, high level makes it so easy. Now we have colors and background. So you have the basic background color. Okay, that's how you edit it right there. Simple as that. You have font color. You can play with that. That'll be all the fonts. You have input color, which are to all the fields. You can add whatever you want for that. Then what's pretty cool, you can add background images or a header image to your form, which is pretty darn cool. And then you have agency settings, which you turn on. Down here, it'll just have your logo and any other things that are in your agency. Then you have advanced settings. Now, advanced settings goes one level deeper, and this gets way more intimate. But basically what this is borders, styles, and all this other really cool stuff. So we'll put a black border on. We'll make the border with that, and then we'll do that. Oh, wow. Oh, terrible. Oh, weird. Oh, look at that. And then you just configure it however you want. Then you pick the color, you pick the basic sizing, and you can do this for input field, label, short label, placeholder, and custom CSS. Well, custom CSS is just adding code, but it's very simple. I mean, it's all the same thing, and that gives you that super detailed, super crisp level of functionality that you can just go so much further with, which is huge. And then obviously you click save. So that's all of that, which is, oh my gosh, it's just, you can do so much with these forms. Back in the day when I first got started with high level, guys, had none of this stuff. Themes. This is pretty dope. So you can easily pick a theme and plug it in. You go, oh, I like this one. Cool. Let's try it. Oh, and then boom, it's basically adding the templates to this, which is so cool. And then you can kind of get, it takes the fonts and what stuff. But it's pretty cool. It makes it look much better and much cleaner. And last but not least, we have options. Okay, this is basically sending a message after they submit the form. Because the whole point of a form is someone puts in their info and it submits, it goes into submissions, and then there's next steps. So you can add to automations, this message will be sent, you can do all kinds of stuff. But it's got a couple pretty cool things. You can add a Facebook Pixel ID if you're doing Facebook ads to know your conversions, to know that there is something happening. Same thing with Pixel events. And then you have basic form settings. So sticky contact is cool. It basically has their stuff plugged in already, so they don't have to fill in it again. Smart, makes it simpler. GDR compliant, that's some English, or not English, but European law that you may want to turn on, may not, just depends on your, where you're at. But then there's just enable time zone. But the cool thing is that these are all options. This never really was options when I first started. There's all these new sort of things that you can add that just change everything and make it that much better. You can customize this that much more, and you can really do anything with it. So now that you have your form done, we're just going to click save, and we're going to finish it. Obviously, you guys want to make this look good. I'm testing, so obviously you want to add whatever you want. I just showed you how to use all this. But once you're done, you'll come back, and we call it lead form. Now I want to show you basically how to implement this in email, website, and just show you how it pops up, because it's very important to know how to use it once you have it. But obviously make sure you go and you build out an actual good form. So first thing I want to do is show you on websites, because I think that is something that forms are most used on. So we're just going to come over to websites. We're just come to this one. You just pick whatever website you want. We will edit in new tab. Okay. So here we are on the website builder. So first things first, you can come in and you can just add a form like this, and all you have to do is literally pick your form. And it just pops right up like that, which is pretty freaking awesome. What you can also do is you can come up to pop-up settings, and you can add a form in here. So pop-ups are great if you want to have buttons linked to something that pops up on the page and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But we'll come right in here. You have it just like that, and then you can customize the pop-ups and all that other good stuff. But it's simple as that. It's done. It's straightforward. It looks really good. And you basically can add that anywhere. And you can add that to buttons or anything else. This is just a test website, so it looks really bad. But obviously you want to make sure it looks good, but it's that easy. You just add it to that. And you could even add it to buttons, which is pretty cool. And picking, where you want it to go. And you can do open up pop-up and whatnot. And then it just takes you to the form. So some really, really, really cool stuff. Quick note, if you do not want to use a pop-up and you want it to go to form and you're like, oh my gosh, there's no form here, you can take the form URL and just link it to a website URL. Super easy to do. You just go to the form, get URL, and you'll be good to go. That's it in a nutshell. It's as simple as that. You just add forms, create them. You can create unlimited. You can add them anywhere. It is truly incredible. Guys, I'm telling you, HighLevel's upgraded so much since I began. So seriously, take advantage of it. Start utilizing this because this is a game changer and it's gotten way better. So guys, thank you for watching this video. By the way, if you are new to HighLevel and you want to learn more about this, I do have a 30-day free trial link down below. Sign up for it, try it out completely for free. That's 30 days, not 14, 30 days. And I can give you some snapshots and some other goodies to help you along the way and give you some free support. But if you really want to learn this a lot more, I have a partnership idea. It's on my main channel or on my, featured on my channel where it goes in depth in this, and it'll basically be me helping you learn HighLevel to make money with it, how to sell it, how to upsell with it, all the stuff that actually matters. Because a lot of people, they focus on the wrong things when it comes to HighLevel. So if that's something that interests you, go check that out. But as always, any other questions at all, drop a comment down below. Shoot me a message on Facebook for free too if you have any questions. Guys, I'm here for you. So guys, thanks again for watching. I seriously appreciate you guys, and I hope to continue to help you and see you guys crush it and make a ton of money with HighLevel. Go HighLevel Wizard, out.